It is June 6th, 80th anniversary, I believe, of the invasion of D-Day, the invasion of Normandy by the Allied troops. So today, let's pray for the souls in purgatory. Many, many men died on both sides, and I would presume that some of the Germans as well were Christian or were in God's favor, and certainly many of those men, because I believe there were thousands. No, I don't know how many died. Anyway, lots died, and certainly some of them would have landed in purgatory. So let's pray for all the souls in purgatory. Let's pray for a conversion. I had an interesting thought. I've been thinking about Guadalupe in Mexico. I've been thinking about Cuba. Two places. One, Mexico controlled, really, let's face it, a corrupt nation controlled by the cartels. You might say the U.S. is a corrupt nation controlled by big business. I don't know. You might say that. I don't know that that's... But we had a conversion in Mexico of Guadalupe, and visitations, and that changed Mexico and converted Mexico to Catholicism. And my point I've been talking about lately is, I think if some of the Americas, some country in the Americas were to have a massive Catholic conversion, and I've been pushing for Cuba because they'd have to overthrow the communists. For Mexico now, today, I thought they'd have to overthrow the drug cartels and the crime and corruption. I would love it to be the United States, because we've been, look at democracy, capitalism, all flourished in the United States, and then was an example for the world. The whole world looked at that and said, hey, that works. I want what they have. Now, has there been a corruption since? Have people deluded? Yeah, of course, because we're humans. But the concepts are good. And if we were to push Catholicism, the concept would be great, because that's the church Jesus started. And since he's God, I guess, and he knows what he's doing. By starting that church, he must have been correct to start the church. And he intended that it would live, that the gates of hell would not prevail against it. So he intended it to flourish. So if it so we should be pushing for what Jesus intended, which is the flourishing of the church, which would entail freedom, to worship, so let's do that today on the anniversary of D-Day. Let's pray for the United States. Let's pray for the Americas, that they might be a guiding light, that they might turn back in full force to Catholicism, which would be a beacon to the world. Kind of like a flag on a hill, which comes to mind, is it Iwo Jima? And let's ask all the saints to pray for this and for us.